Good morning. Let us find out the ratio between Fv and Fg. Electrostatic force and that is the gravitational force. From Coulomb law, Coulomb force is that electrostatic force. From Newton's laws of gravitation, then gravitational force is there. Then what will be the Fe by Fg? Electric force by electric gravitational force. Let us consider that suppose two proton is there or two positive charge is there. We can consider Coulomb force. Suppose one positive charge, another negative charge is there. Also we can consider the Coulomb force. So here we will consider two positive charge, okay, or one positive charge, one another negative charge. Also same thing, the same value will come. That is what is the value of this charge? Let me write. That is electron magnitude is equals to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 Coulomb. Proton, that E plus magnitude is also 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 Coulomb. Mass of the proton is equals to 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Mass of the electron is equals to 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Universal gravitational constant G. Universal gravitational constant G value is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Unit is Newton meter square per kg square. Newton meter square per kg square. This is the unit. So you should use this is the applications here. You will use the two proton is there or two charge is there. In case of two proton, where the magnitude of the proton is equals to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 Coulomb, where C is the Coulomb symbol, unit of charge. Now what happened? According to electrostatic force Fe, I write that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is now proton, magnitude of proton. So I can say this is charge for the proton Qp into again charge for the proton Qp. Right? Now distance, this is your r square distance in between, r square distance, r is there, this is Q1 charge, this is Q2 charge, and force of interaction is taking place, electrostatic force is taking place. Now gravitational force is Fg, this is your capital G, universal gravitational constant, and this is here mass of the proton and into mass of the proton. M1 M2 gravitational force value is how much? The gravitational force value is G, formula is G, M1 M2 by r square, like this. F is equals to gravitational force equal to G, M1 M2 divided by r square. I am putting here M1 is the mass of the proton, M2 is the mass of the proton, divided by r square. Again the distance is r square, the same distance. This is your r square and this is the r distance, within r distance between only. Now what happened? I want to put this Fe by Fg. Fe by Fg. If it is Fe by Fg, this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Qp into Qp divided by G Mp into Mp. This part will come. Because after division, if I divide it, this r square will cancel. That's why I am not writing here now. Now put the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is 9 into 10 to the power 9 value. What is the unit of this? Newton. Accordingly, epsilon unit will write. Then G value is equals to 6.67. I am written here 6.67 into 10 to the minus 11. Unit is what? Newton meter square per kg square. Now what happened? I will put the value here. This is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 9 into 10 to the power 9. Qp into Qp 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. 1 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. It will be 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, that much of whole square, divided by this is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Z value is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into mass of the proton, What is that? 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 whole square. What I'll write? 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 whole square. If you will calculate it, Fe by Fg. So what will become? The 2 proton is there, that's why 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 whole square is there. The 2 proton means our mass is remaining same. If it is mass is remaining same, then what happened? 1.67 10 to the power minus 27 whole square. Charge is remaining same, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 whole square. So if it is same thing is there, then what will happen? This is the 2 proton in case of 2 proton, and in case of this we will consider this will be 1.24 into 10 to the power 39 approximately it will come. What is that? Approximately 1.24 into 10 to the power 39. So here the ratio of Fe and Fg I got 1.24 into 39. So what is the ratio of the order of magnitude? What is the order of magnitude of this ratio? Fe and Fg. I will write 10 to the power 39. Which is greater? Gravitational force or electric force? Now you tell me, which is greater? Now in this force, in case of 2 proton, I got this value 1.24 into 10 to the power 39. This ratio is in the order of magnitude. How much? 10 to the power 39 is the order of magnitude. What is the order of magnitude? 10 to the power 39. Now suppose in order of magnitude Fe by Fg is equals to 10 to the power 39. So that implies Fe is equals to 10 to the power 39 times of Fg. 10 to the power 39 times of Fg. That means which is greater? Fe, electric force, electrostatic force between 2 proton is greater than its gravitational force. Fe by Fg. How much time? 10 to the power 39 times. 10 to the power 39 times. So in this case, what happened? I can use here one proton and one other electron also. I can use one proton and one electron. Then what will come? Now I am writing here charge of the electron, proton and electron. Here mass of proton and mass of electron. Everything will be remain same. Now 9 into 10 to the power 9, 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 whole square. It is remain same. But why? What for? Charge of the proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Charge of the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That's why 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 whole square. Whole divided by, now G value is goes as usual 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg is the proton. It is a proton. Here only it will change. That is, what is the mass of the proton? 1.67 into 10 to the power 27 minus 27 into again mass of the electron. Here mass of the electron will be there 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. It will multiply. Now what happens? I have to think about this ratio of the Fe and Fg. If one proton is there, if one electron is there. Electron mass is not equals to proton mass. What is the difference? Proton mass is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Electron mass is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So that ratio will not come. Then the difference of this value will be what? Now 2.27. After multiplying this one and finding by cancelling 2.27 into 10 to the power 39 I will get now. Previously what I got? 1.24 in case of 2 proton. If it is 1 proton and 1 another electron, then I am getting this one. So how much? Again there is a order of magnitude, Fe by Fg. This order of magnitude I will get what? 10 to the power 39. So the ratio between electric force, electrostatic force and gravitational force is in order of magnitude 10 to the power 39. And electric force is always greater than the gravitational force. How much time? 10 to the power 39 times. So, whatever doubt, I hope it is clear. So, I hope there will be no doubt, or is there any doubt? So, r square cancel here, okay. I am repeatedly I am telling that here r square cancel, and what happened, that is why we are taking 1 1. After cancelling in denominator there will be nothing, after cancelling. So, 1 1. So, directly I can write that F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Qp into Qp, and this divided by G Mp into Me in case of proton and electron. Mp for mass of the proton, Me for mass of the electron. And what happened, this value of the constant we have used, that G value is equals to your 6.67 into the power minus 19 minus 11, 6.67 into the power minus 11 Newton meter square for kg square. Now, what happened, let us calculate the unit of epsilon naught, the unit of permittivity and dimensional formula of the permittivity. How to calculate? It is important to calculate the unit of permittivity, unit of epsilon naught. I want to calculate the unit of epsilon naught. How to calculate? Now, you know that according to electric force, F is equals to K Q1 Q2 divided by R square. This K is equal to how much? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught for the free space, Q1 Q2 divided by R square. I want to calculate this epsilon naught unit. So, epsilon naught is equals to 1 by 4 pi Q1 Q2 divided by, now what happened, F, this F will come to this direction side, and F R square. Now, let us write the unit. So, what is the unit of epsilon naught is equals to, this is the constant 1 by 4 pi, there is no unit at all. So, Q1 unit is coulomb, Q2 unit is coulomb. So, coulomb into coulomb square divided by F unit. What is the unit of force? Newton. SI unit of force is Newton, and distance unit is meter. So, meter square. So, I will get what? Coulomb square per Newton per meter square. This is the unit of epsilon naught. SI unit of epsilon naught, once again, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, Q1 Q2 by R square, epsilon will go over this side, F will come to denominator, then Q1 Q2 is C square, coulomb into coulomb square, F unit is Newton, distance unit is meter, so meter R square is equal to meter square. So, coulomb square per Newton per meter square is its SI unit, So, sometimes what happens, we must know about the unit of epsilon also, in case of application part, it will come to your use. Next, if you think about the dimensional formula. Dimensional formula is also important. What is the dimensional formula? Epsilon naught dimensional formula you have to calculate. You know dimensional formula? This is in place of the power of what, a mass, length, time, MLT format, we will find out. So, what happened, all quantities are not measured in unit of mass, unit of length and unit of time, MLT format. So, what happened, SI unit discovered. All quantities are not measured in mass, length, time or MKS unit, MKS system. That is a standard of international unit used, and this is the unit, SI unit, standard of international unit. This is the what? No doubt, it is the meter, that is fundamental unit of distance. This is Newton, fundamental unit of, that is what, force, that is SI unit of force, and coulomb square. That is why. Now, here epsilon naught dimensional formula we will use, that is dimensional formula is what? Epsilon naught is equals to, I can write Q1 Q2 by F R square. So, dimensional formula, that is 1 by 4 pi is your constant, dimensionless, 1 by 4 pi is it is dimensionless constant, that is Q1 Q2 charge dimension, this is Q square dimensional formula divided by, this is what, force, F dimensional formula into distance, R square dimensional formula. Write this in the format I have written here. Now, what is the dimensional formula of the charge? AT. I is equals to Q by T. So, Q is equals to I into T. What is the dimensional formula of the current? Ampere. What is the dimensional formula of the T? Time? T. So, dimensional formula of the charge, how much? AT. So, here I will write AT square divided by force. Force dimensional formula is m1 L1 T minus 2, mLT minus 2, and distance square is L square. Distance square is L square. So now side interest the denominator of these terms are there, then I will take it the numerator. So what will happen? M to the power minus 1, right? M1 equal go to of M to the power minus 1. Now in denominator how much L? 3L, L cube. So in numerator L cube. I am going to write in MLT format, MLT, and whatever the quantities will come later on I will write it. So M minus 1, L minus 3, L square and L1, this is L cube, time this is minus 2, here T2, minus 2 will go T2 and T2, T4, this is T to the power 4 and A square is there, this is A to the power 2, T to the power 2. So dimensional formula of the permittivity on the free space epsilon, I will get minus 1, minus 3, 4, A2, minus 1, minus 3, 4, A2. Please remember, and this is the unit, this is your what? This is the unit of the permittivity, Coulomb square for Newton per meter square, and this is the dimensional formula of the permittivity. Okay? It is very important to remember. Next, a very important thing is that let us calculate well, right? Suppose Coulomb force F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Now let us consider the two charges there. Two charge is there. Suppose charge Q1 here, charge Q2 here. In between distance R, the force of interaction will take place. Now this Q1 charge, let it be plus 2 microcoulomb. This Q2 charge, let it be plus 3 microcoulomb. And the distance is equal to 5 meters, suppose 5 meter of the distance. So my question is that you have to calculate the Coulomb force first. So what is the Coulomb force? F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon is 10 power 9. Q1 is how much? 2 microcoulomb. That is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. 1 microcoulomb 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. Here 3 is there, 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. 1 microcoulomb again plus 3 microcoulomb. Plus 3 microcoulomb is how much? This is 3 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb. That is why. And divided by 5 meter. This is distance square, 5 meter square. Now let us multiply 2 3 is 6, 9 is 54 into 10 to the power. This is minus 12, 9 minus 3, 10 power minus 3 divided by this is 25. So 54 by 25 into 10 to the power minus 3. This much of Newton. Let us divide 25, 2 point something it will come. 2 point, how much? What about it? 2 point something, 54 by 25. This is the force of interaction force, Coulomb force, I got it. Now question is that suppose under what position, within what position, Q1 and Q2, what position I will put a point charge so that the two force, Coulomb force will be in equilibrium. Suppose you see Q1 is positive, Q2 is positive. What happens? In between them, the force of repulsive force will take place. Force of repulsion taking place. This force is this direction, this force is this direction. I have to put a charge. I have to put a charge plus Q charge, that is unit charge. In between the Q1 and Q2, in which position I have to put? I must put a point charge, positive charge, so that the force will be equilibrium. That is, this force is F1, this force is your F2. So this F1 is equals to F2. This distance, suppose, let it be, suppose x distance I put here. So what is the rest distance? This position to this position. This is 5 minus x. Total distance is how much? 5 meter. If total distance is 5 meter, one of the part is x, other part is what will happen? 5 minus x. So here what happened? F1 is equals to F2, then it is said to be in equilibrium. It is said to be in equilibrium. So let us calculate F1 is equal to how much? F1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1, what is Q1? 2 microcoulomb. 2 microcoulomb, this is 2 into minus 6 into 1. It is charge, Q is there. Suppose plus Q charge is there. Divided by R square, R is equal to X square. R square is equal to X square because distance is X. Equals to, again same format, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Q1, what is Q1? Plus 3 microcoulomb. That is 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 into Q charge is there. Divided by R square. What is the distance? 5 minus X whole square. From this point, this is charge Q1 to this Q charge. What is the distance? X. The rest distance is 5 minus X because total distance is 5. Okay. Now what happened? 5 minus X whole square. Now I can cancel this 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon cancel. The Q also cancel. This is 10 power 6, 10 power 6 also cancel. What remained then? This is 2 by X square is equals to 3 by 5 minus X whole square. Right. So here what happened? I can consider this is a cross multiplication. It will be a cross multiplication, or we can divide this one. So this is 3x square is equals to 2 into 5 minus x whole square. Okay. So I have to expand 5 minus x. Three x square. Now I am repeating it. 2 into 5 minus x whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So this is accordingly 5 square is 25 minus 2ab, 2 5 is 10x minus 10x plus this is x square. Now multiply it, this 50 minus 20x plus 2x square, this is 3x square. Again side interchange, I will get it, that implies 3x square minus 2x square minus plus this minus 20x, it will go to left side, it will be plus 20x minus 50 equals to 0. Now I will get a quadratic equation, x square plus 2x 20x minus 50 is equal to 0. So here I will get the value of x, here I will get the value of x, and what position I will get this value. Okay, quadratic equation, what is the value of x? X square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here x formula is what? Minus b plus minus b square minus 2ac divided by 2a. Do you remember what is the formula? That is x equals to, in formula, x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. I want to calculate the value of x. So what is the x value? Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. Accordingly, you have to put it. Let us calculate. Now, if you let the middle term, that is minus b, minus 20 plus minus b square. What is b? 20. 20 square minus 4 into a. What is a? 1. It is c minus 50. Okay. Square root divided by 2a. What is 2 into a? 2 into 1. Okay, please calculate how much you will get. Minus 20 plus minus, this is 400 minus 4 5 is 20, 200, right, divided by 2a, 2, that is minus 20 by 2, how much it will? Minus 10, minus 10 plus minus, this is 200 square root, that is minus 10 plus minus 10 root 2, minus 10 plus minus 10 root 2. Here two values, there is two root is there, positive root alpha and negative root beta is there. So what we will get? Here we will take positive part, positive value we will take. So what will happen? Minus 10 plus 10 root 2, one value is there, right? Another value is what? Another value is minus 10 root 2 value is there. So x value is not negative, x value is positive. So we will take this positive value. 10 root 2. Here what is that? 10 root 2 minus 10, that is 10 taken common, root 2 minus 1. What is root 2? 1.414. 1.4, let it be. So 10 into 1.4 minus 1, that is 10 into 0.4. How much it is? 40. 10 into 0.4. How much? 4. 4. 10 into 0.4. How much? 4. Not able to understand. Are 4 by 10? 0.4 is 4 by 10. So 10 can cancel. How much? The 4 meter. 4 meter. That means a total distance is 5 meter. So I have to keep this position here. This 4 meter is x. 1 meter is 5 minus x. Okay. Accordingly, you have to calculate. So like this, this type of problem you have to practice it. Suppose equilibrium position. That is what? Suppose two like charges is there. Where the point charges should be placed, so that the force will be in equilibrium. So in middle, in between the two charges will be there. Suppose for an example, one force is going that direction, force is going repulsive force is going that direction. So I have to place a point charge so that what happen, equilibrium force will be there. In middle, I have to keep it. So this is F1 force, this is F2 force. I have to place here. So what happened? The force of interaction will take place in between that also, and in between that also, and it is remain balanced. Balanced force is called as equilibrium force. Okay, balanced force is said to be equilibrium force. Like this, what happened? Electric force in vector form, and this is a constant, that ratio of the electric force, gravitational force, everything is finished. Next, you should learn about the superposition principle. Force due to multiple charges, superposition principle, and next class we will discuss that one. Okay.